Hi Gemini, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Gemini, this is for you. Remember to check out all three so that you know which part of you I resonate with most as a reader. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. That is just fine. You should always use your own discernment before we start. As always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. If you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. So your key to the week this week is the Universe card. So this is actually the World card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, excuse me. And so whenever the World card shows up, especially as your key to the week, it means that you're about to have a level up in some sort. This isn't a breakthrough. What's the difference between a level up and a breakthrough? A level up is the result of hard work. A breakthrough is where you've been stuck and you haven't been able to move forward. You've been moving, you've been doing, you've been manifesting. I know this because I know a couple of Geminis and they have been absolutely hammering away at it like absolute fucking legends, right? Excuse my language. Sorry, YouTube gods, don't hurt my channel. And so what this tells me is in all of these different areas of life, you are about to step onto a brand new plateau. You're ready for a new movement, right? You're ready for new energy, new places to be, all of that good stuff. Now, for your actions and options this week, you have the Six of Swords. So this is literally international travel. So this week I would say is a really good week to to think about planning a holiday. Obviously, if you're booking something this week, just check and double check, because Mercury, your ruling luminary, or your ruling planet, should I say, is doing his retrograde dance. So you just want to make sure that you're double checking everything, right? Now, the other thing is as well, in terms of the options that are available to you, the Six of Swords is about moving away from the hard work model, right? So, you know, there's this thing about working smart rather than hard. Unless, now, you know, I'm going to delve into the numerology for a moment. Unless you're in a personal year 4. If you are in a personal year 4, what is required from you is hard work, right? And one thing that I can tell you, I have been observing numerology now, numerological cycles for my own life for over, it's got to be at least now, let's take it right back to 2012, right? So at this point, literally for 12 years. In that time, imagine how many numerology readings I've done for people. Imagine how many numerology charts and things I've looked at. And this isn't to say that I know better than anybody else, but one thing that I can tell you as an observed trait, when you are in a personal year 4, I don't give a shit what your business model is. If you're not putting in the graft, you're not getting the results. That is as black and white as I can tell you it is. A plus B equals C, right? If you're in a personal year 4, you have to put the graft in. That is just the way that it works. And that's life, right? There are times where you have to really work hard. Now, outside of this, for those of you that aren't in a personal year 4, Sun, Moon and Rising Geminis, this is you moving away from that, right? Like, you've done the hard work, you've built the foundations, and now you're ready to ascend in some way, shape or form. For your communications and conversations, you've got the 8 of Pentacles. So one of the ways that this shows up for you, because the 8 of Pentacles is literally about your work, and it's also about how you move forward, right? And how do we move forward in our work? By literally, you know, getting into apprenticeship, doing some form of study, upskilling ourselves in some way. And you've got this with the World card or the Universe. For a lot of you, this is promotion energy, right? This is you stepping into or onto a brand new job or a brand new role. Now, for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this literally could be a week where you get a job that literally feeds directly into your studies, or maybe you get a job that literally enhances like the study that you do. So it's like, let's say you're studying photography and then you get a job at a, you know, photography studio. for the summer or whatever. There's like, sorry, I've got something in my eye and it's absolutely driving me insane, right? So you get a job or you get some sort of employment or professional opportunity that allows you to literally enhance the professional sphere. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this is literally promotion energy, right? There's so much good energy in these cards for you. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this is expansion. It's expansion, it's growth on a much larger scale, especially within or around a community of some sort. Remember, the world card literally represents your community. So this could be that you're growing your community, maybe you're growing your followers or your subscribers, maybe you're growing your business space, maybe you're growing your client list, like whatever it is. This is a great week for expansion when it comes to your business. So this is very good for you. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, this is vocational stuff, right? Especially with the Six of Swords, it's like you're looking at what you can do now with the skills that you already have. And it's like maybe you're thinking about a way that you can offer these to a community of some sort. And I always say this, like if you are older and you're retired, and you've got all this knowledge, why waste it? Maybe go into coaching or some sort of teaching, or maybe some kind of community project where you can impart that knowledge and wisdom that you've gained over a lifetime. There's no point in gaining it all and doing nothing with it, right? Pass it on. For your love and relations, you've got the Hierophant card. So for those of you that are single and looking to mingle in a very mundane place on your travels, you are likely to bump into someone this week who is probably quite far removed from what you would normally go for. All right, so this is like maybe somebody that's really unconventional compared to, like, let's say you usually date guys with short hair and big arms and abs. Well, maybe you connect with somebody who is a little bit of, is a little bit geeky, is a little bit, nerdy. And for some reason that just really gets you, right? That really turns you on, or it really makes you think like, oh, wow, this person isn't my usual type, but actually I'm really into them, right? So there's this difference here that I think could be really good for you. And remember, the Hierophant card is for the long haul. So this person might be somewhat traditional. They might be potentially somewhat religious or spiritual. It's also possible that they could be some kind of, they're probably likely to work in the corporate sector of some sort, I reckon. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this is the marriage. Right, so it's improving this week, and I actually think in a lot of ways it's ready to go to the next level. That next level, what that looks like for you is going to be dependent on where you're at in your relationship. So if you've just started seeing someone, now you make it official. If you're already official, boyfriend and boyfriend, girlfriend and girlfriend, boyfriend and girlfriend, then this is where you kind of say, right, well, we're moving in with each other. If you already live together, maybe you're getting engaged. If you're engaged, you're getting married. If you're already married, you're having kids. If you've already got kids, whatever the next level is for you. For your money and materials, you have the Two of Swords. This week you are making a very firm, very solid decision when it comes to your finances that I think is going to elevate your status in the long run. I think this is going to be very good for you. I think it's going to advance your life in a lot of ways. Now, whatever you are setting into motion over the course of this next 2 weeks, and over the course of this next week, it's going to take around 2 months to fully mature for you to see really the physical, tangible results of. But when you do, I think you will be pleasantly surprised. The thing is, you can't put your emotion in this. You've got to separate your heart from your money this week. All right, this is about making a very shrewd business deal of some sort. That has a big impact on your resources. And when I say business deal, don't panic. Like, if you're not like a business person or you don't have your own business, that doesn't mean this is closed to you. What I mean is the move that you're making, it has the elements of a, like this I'm doing this dispassionately because this is the result that I want. There's a sense of delayed gratification in here somewhere. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, the Two of Swords represents the kidneys, but you've got this with the World card. It's really interesting because the kidneys seem to be coming up a lot this week for a lot of people. which makes me wonder if there's, I'm going to have a look to see, obviously I'm not a doctor, I can't give you medical advice, this is not a diagnosis, but I wonder if there is, for those of you that are out there in the comments, you guys are Gemini, so I know you're going to have an answer for me. As soon as I post this, there'll be an answer. But what diseases that are known to us that, you know, are common, that affect a lot of people, that affect the kidneys, if there's something that's highly contagious that does that, this week just watch out for it, all right? Especially because this is likely to be a community thing. Now, when it comes to your home and environment, the Two of Swords, it can be an opposition, and you've got this with the World card. So I think a lot of you are starting to think about how you can leverage your home for enhancing your resources and or your business in some way, shape or form. So that'd be interesting to see. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. If you want to book your personal reading with me, you can do so on the link in the description box below. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care, and I'll see you soon.